I just see it off. Oh,
No.
there it
Well,
goes. There it
welcome to
it,
podcast 115.
it is now gone.
We have begun. If
It
only I
has
could have
begun.
actually gotten it right when I said it's going, it's going. That would have been one step better. All right. Welcome to Three Geeks podcast number 115. It's going to be myself, Max, and
Yep.
Dan. No Jason, and
Yep.
no Mike McGee. Jason's kind of laid up on his couch.
Oh,
Can't really move too well.
Anakin Skywalker.
Well, you gotta go back to like gives people context from Return of the Jedi. But
No, I don't. because now he's either like a sad sack of pale meat in a suit, or
a
or he's
moody
a
teenager.
wonderful bitch,
Yeah.
and they both kind of work. So,
Yeah, yeah. So it
sorry,
is
Jason.
Return of the Jedi. He's gonna be rocking a cane like Yoda.
Podcast, you will, yeah.
So hopefully it gets better soon. And we got Max tonight, even though he pulled a groin. So I like a groin rather than directly relating to his groin.
He just randomly goes pulling people's groins. That's what happens.
It's the convenient part when Max is away, trying to switch over to his permanent, so he can't defend himself.
I do hope he's listening though. He's like, son of a. Oh,
Like it was.
well, he's making
Yeah.
weird sounds.
He's trying to retaliate.
Yeah, it's not working, dude. Sorry.
But all right, so let's kick it off. So as well, we got to start off with our usual Audible.
Oh, yeah.
Libraries. You don't libraries. Why you want to go there? Why do you want to have flammable
Yeah.
objects in your house?
Oh. Speaking of libraries, I was
Uh-oh.
watching TV the other day. I was having dinner, and those the Channel 10 special report thing comes up, and they're like,
Mhm.
look what you're supposed to watch at 11, and and apparently there's a lot of shit that goes down in the library that I had never thought. Like they're showing footage of some dude pulling his pants on and pissing in the corner, and there's there's and the announcer guy is like, there are 2 police responses to a library per day in central Ohio. So you see, Audible. Audible is the way to go if you don't want to go to the scary ass library, apparently.
That was a way that I never thought I would imagine we would sell it. Other than
scary ass libraries. they apparently exist because they're just like salt and cold weather now. Everything will kill you.
Oh man! So definitely check us out at audibletrial.com/3geeks. We get a piece of the proceeds, so that would be much appreciated. You help fund this podcast, even as wild and crazy as it is. We appreciate it,
and it keeps you from the scary library.
Yes,
it's a win-win at that point. We get some money, you get some cool books. Library stays where the hell it is. You see, it's fine.
Yep. You stay away. You stay very far away.
Yeah, because they're scary with books. I guess some dude outside's like, got that book for you, man. I know you need it for that college report. What you gonna give me for
it? I know you want to get in. We need you to pick up that soap so you can get in.
Yeah. you just turned it into a much scarier place now. My God, sir. Never going to the library again.
Oh shit! All right, and so Max will be back shortly. And as well, check out. Yeah, hopefully. Right now he's just a face at the bottom of the screen. I decided to leave those on just in case.
Oh, hey. So we can all look bored again? Yay!
But let's see. As well, TeePublic, check us out on there. We actually did t-shirts. They were designed by Mike McGee. He also has some on there. I don't think we've updated the design recently. We were talking about it last I heard from Max. And I think that's pretty much it as far as the big ones that we've got going on regularly. As well, check out Mike McGee over at Mike McGee TV. I know he released oh gosh, I forgot a tangent chat for Daredevil, I think it was. Is that what he dropped today?
I haven't seen it yet, but I glanced at it when it dropped.
Oh yeah, Daredevil, Justice, and High School. So there you go. That's a hell of a tangent in the title.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, also check out our buddy Arc Matter.
Indeed.
I have no idea where he is, but if you happen to see Arc Matter.
I don't know if he actually created his own unique or not, but if you search Arc Matter, you'll find him. I know he's back to doing
he's got something.
tablet reviews now.
Okay.
So
is that all the plugs?
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't know that we have anything coming up soon. Hey, Max might actually be joining us from an actual laptop here shortly. So we'll actually get to the presence of his face and his voice instead of just one or the other.
It's the 1-2 punch that'll knock you out.
Exactly, quite literally. All right, so we'll kind of go off with this. I'm not too familiar with this actor, but Max dropped us off. Unfortunately, we do have some sad news, which seems to be almost a monthly. Won't say it's a weekly occurrence because it's not as bad as last year. Last year was really bad at the beginning of the year. It was like basically about every week somebody famous was having issues.
People are old.
Yeah,
we don't have new cool people, or we don't have as many to cover the old ones. We need to make that a priority. Like make cooler people.
So Reg E. Cathey died at age 59. I didn't get a chance to see what he died of. Not that it's too important. But he passed away. He was probably, if you've seen him, for sure The Wire. I can't remember what his character's name was in that, but he was one of I believe, the detectives in that show, as well as he was also in, which I don't remember him in this show. It must have been later, House of Cards. Yeah,
he's the guy that runs the barbecue rib place.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I saw his picture, I could easily remember him from The Wire, but I could not remember him as the barbecue rib place.
There's Max.
Hey, Max.
Hey.
Of course, now I can't hear shit.
Well, we can hear you.
Yes.
We got sign language here.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Hey, all right.
Oh yeah, there we go. No technical difficulties tonight.
It wouldn't be a Three Geeks podcast without technical difficulties.
Yeah, but I'm not knocking on wood, so it's going to happen.
It happened. We just got over that.
Nah, that wasn't a technical difficulty. That was a slight technical stutter. It's okay.
You don't know what I went through to get back on this podcast.
Nor do I really care, sir, but go ahead.
Oh my god, no, fucking. All I'm saying is Jason's a little pussy because I pulled my back out. I fucking pulled my groin this morning. He's in the game tonight. Fucking, where's he at? Moving. He's not about that podcast life. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's not all about that podcast life. And I also like your shirt. It's very fitting for your moment.
Yes.
And your mood.
I need one of those shirts.
Oh shit! All right, so right as you joined on, we kind of just talked about the passing of Reg E. Cathey. Did you have anything you want to say? Like, I remember him fondly in The Wire. Dan reminded me of who he was in House of Cards because I only watched the first season of House of Cards.
Man, ribs, man, you gotta get some good ribs.
Yeah. I couldn't help him at all with The Wire because, as Max knows, I have not seen it.
Dude, you gotta watch The Wire.
I know.
Oh my God,
I know.
so
It's.
I just got done recently watching it again, so this is it was weird for me when it was like, oh, he's dead. I was like, oh man, I was just watching.
Son of a.
He looks so young in The Wire, like compared to now, it's just ridiculous. But that guy was a great actor. I love his voice. He's had that really good voice, and he'll be missed. It's It's a shame, but you know, death comes for us all.
What a lively discussion.
Okay,
well, I mean, I don't feel like he wasn't like murdered in his home or some shit like that. You know, it's like he died,
we don't know. Phil didn't do.
I didn't go into. I didn't see what he died of.
Well, no, look. The headline did not read "Dude was brutally murdered outside 7-Eleven." Okay, like that's not how it went down. Like, you know, like he passed.
Oh, cancer.
Yeah, so you know, like
okay.
It's sad, but you know it happens to everybody. So you know, there's no need to feel too down about it. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to.
Yeah, he seemed to be a cool dude.
Just there for a second, Max. I felt like we needed to buy you a scythe and a cloak.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be knocking on the door.
Death comes for everyone now.
Everything. Your time is nigh.
But first, the neighbors.
And speaking of your time is nigh, apparently Child's Play is going to continue on their movies as a TV series, which just I don't know. Go ahead, Dan.
I've thought about this, okay, since it was posted, because I actually did my due diligence today and I looked through all the topics. I thoroughly researched by watching the trailers. but here's the thing, okay? Child's Play is cool, but you got to sit through that like first half an hour where they set it all up and he's just a stupid doll and you know it's like, oh, when's the doll gonna be scary? And it's you know it's not coming soon, right? So now this is gonna be an 8-episode, 1 hour each show. Yep. How much of that is gonna be boring?
That's kind of my point.
You know, I mean, like I really like Brad Dourif. He's one of my favorite character actors, but not for Child's Play. But you know, I like to see the man get work.
Well, I mean, let's just do the math, all right? So they're having 8 episodes at an hour apiece, right?
Yes.
So using the Child's Play equation, that'll equal up to that'll equal out to 8 hours of bullshit.
Yeah. But it's supposed to happen after the whole Cult of Chucky thing, so there's more Chuckies. So maybe that'll help even it out.
Okay.
I don't think so. I'm gonna.
Max, you don't even watch this shit.
I didn't watch Cult of Chucky.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do.
No. Hey, Philip. How would you rate the last fucking Child's Play movie? Okay, so I don't have to watch it then.
I didn't watch Cult of Chucky, so I can't
I'm not missing anything.
Well, he didn't watch it either. So you've only got me to go with, and I'm saying that you have to watch it. That's right. a full 3 geeks. There you go. Watch it now.
I'm going to not watch that on your recommendation. Because anything Dan is for, I am probably like at least 87% against.
Yeah, no, I didn't see the most recent one. I did. Okay. I was but
honestly, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I because there's like more Chuckies now.
Yeah, and that I can at least buy.
There's one with his hair all fucked up, and it's kind of fun.
There's one that's got dreads.
They make fun of him. No, there's
one that's got cornrows.
No, he's got. It's like a short spike.
And one of them's like a little Filipino boy.
Yeah. Hey, a Chucky!
So knowing that, now that there's more Chuckies now, I could actually see how they're going to create a TV series. Because they could run off in many different directions. Not that I ever...
going to hunt down the Chuckies.
Yeah. I mean, not that I can imagine that there's going to be such a great plot or interesting things that are going to keep you hooked week to week. I mean, they're going to have to create some sort of like gruesome murder that you're not expecting, that you're just... That at which point they set up and you're like, ooh, what's going to happen next?
So it's like, Final Destination?
Basically.
No.
Or Saw.
Yeah.
I mean, murder porn is really what I'm thinking they're going to have to go with at this point.
Well, yeah, but it's a show. What's it going to be on?
They don't actually have anywhere yet.
Okay. Like, if it's on Shudder, you can do that. If it's actually on something cable, you really can't.
Oh, I doubt it'll be on cable. I mean, best case scenario, yeah, their best case scenario, honestly, they're hoping for is Netflix or Amazon.
Okay,
Realistically,
yeah, that's cool. Shudder.
Yeah, realistically, Shudder.
It's gonna be on the USA Network.
Hey, they're gonna start saying fucking shit on USA and AMC.
Yeah. Wait,
So,
what?
I mean,
Really?
yeah, really,
Yeah,
for real.
they are.
That's funny.
Comedy Central's been doing it for a while, so.
But nobody will ever show the the modified copy of Scarface anymore. That had some of the best lines ever.
Oh my god.
This city is a chicken ready to be plucked.
I remember that.
Yes.
And you know what that line is. So yeah.
It's all about removing chicken feathers. What are you talking about?
Yes, of course.
Man,
Oh God. Speaking, because I was talking about the Overwatch League earlier. One of the players in like one of the matches starts teabagging one of the other guys, and they can't say teabag, so it was
Nice.
oh God, I forget what he said now. It was like vigorous crouching.
Crouching.
The guy knows what he's talking about, of course, but he's like, oh yeah, you gotta crouch a lot because maybe there's a Widowmaker back there.
Right,
somewhere.
right. Yeah, you gotta do erratic movements.
You gotta
in case,
I just thought
in case that Hanzo's squaring you up right now.
I just thought it was funny and I threw it in there. But
Yeah, no, I mean, fucking, we've all aggressively crouched one time or another.
Yes, indeed, vigorous ducking. Yeah.
Yes. But I'm not a fan of that. I don't really believe in it. I feel like the time you're taking teabagging, you could be like moving on to kill somebody else.
Yeah. But
Well, that's why
it's just-
teabag made more sense in like Call of Duty or Halo.
But if somebody what when I play Junkrat and there's another Junkrat and he's killed me like 3 times and I finally get him, then it's
I mean,
okay.
yeah, every now and again, it's okay. But like I've seen people in, like they're in a match, they killed me.
Yeah,
they come over and start teabagging, and there's just like other people to kill around. I was like, come on, like move on. Like you don't need. I don't
think it's like 99%. They're gonna win, and you're just like, hey, this is fun, isn't it?
I'm not saying like no teabagging at all, but I just
I got you.
People just get ridiculous with it. I'm like, I want them to die real quick, not because they're teabagging you, just because it's like you're not paying attention right now. Like I hope somebody shoots you in the head.
Max wants some video game karma.
Yeah, but it's not even like, again, it's not even the karma of like, oh, I can't believe he insulted me. It's like,
yeah, I don't care.
No, like you're fucking around and you should be killed. Like that's all.
Oh, and we've come full circle to death comes for us all. Poor kid's gonna have a heart attack at like 19 when he's playing Overwatch.
Hey man, well when you're on your fucking 4th Adderall pill and your 17th can of Red Bull, your heart might explode.
And speaking of death, holy crap, you all are just tying this together.
God.
Like, the man who was in
it was Scraps.
The man who was in the movie I'm Not Dead Yet is actually going to be playing the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix.
Nice segue.
The man who was in the movie I'm Not Dead Yet is dead.
and that's our podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh god! I knew there was actually a death movie with Joaquin Phoenix in it. The title, I just couldn't remember what it was. Oh shit! So that was just perfect timing there, as you all were going full circle yet again. Mm-hmm. So basically, I don't know. This premise of this just seems dumb to me. I mean, I like him as the actor, but what they're doing is weird. So I don't know if you all read it completely.
Yeah, I don't like the idea. And Joaquin Phoenix was he the kid with a hair lip in Sonic?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I don't like either.
He was also Johnny Cash. So
he was Johnny Cash. He was also the shitty fucking brother in Gladiator.
Yep.
He was.
Maybe then.
He did Her, the movie where he fell in love with an AI.
I didn't watch that. I wasn't watching that.
Yeah, it was the voice of oh my god, I can't think of her name.
Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson.
Of course it was.
But just her voice.
Yeah,
her sexy voice.
Yeah, I don't like the concept of actually giving the Joker an origin.
Oh, well, that's one part of it that I have issues with. The other part of it, Dan, is that it's going to be completely standalone from the rest of the DC extended universe. So to me, it's dumb because they're also complaining about, I can't even remember what it was. They want to reduce the characters that are going to be allowed to be in the TV series on Warner Brothers, CW basically, because they feel it's overlapping. Like they're no longer going to, like, I know Arrow's no longer allowed to use Deathstroke and things like this. So that was like, okay, if you're going with that, sure, but then you're going to do this? What's the difference here, and why do you care?
I mean, they don't have to worry about Gotham because none of those are actually the real villains anyway, so.
I like it. Well, no, I think the only reason they care about Arrow and things like that is because occasionally they actually get the general gist of the character right, and people are like, oh, I like that. Why didn't you do that in the movies? And so they have a backdrop to be compared to. That's why I think they're trying to do
the Flash, and that dude needs to stop the Flash.
Yeah, that was perfect example.
I was gonna say that, but no.
Yeah, they really should just get the TV Flash guy to do it. I don't see
the TV Flash guy doesn't sound.
I mean, look. It's better than that fucking stupid movie Flash asshole, okay? Like that's I'd rather be the TV Flash guy than the fucking stupid movie Flash asshole.
Movie Flash asshole. It keeps getting better. like he's wearing a hospital gown or something. Like, my asshole. I'm the Flash.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what his face was saying the entire time. Like, my asshole is showing and I don't care.
I got a ooh.
My asshole's showing and I don't care. That's awesome. Oh shit! You can do that. Is he gonna make that into a song in the tune of Jimmy Crack Corn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god!
That's so fucking
Oh man! So
if anybody wants to make your own version of this song in a weird little video, go right ahead. Send it to us. We would highly enjoy it.
Yeah, so I mean, I like Joaquin Phoenix. I'll be curious to see what he does with the character. And I get what you're saying, Dan. They're going to give him an origin, but at least maybe they'll make the Joker somewhat of more of the intriguing character that he once was, without the mystery. But
that never works. You see, like how do you screw up like any kind of major villain? You make him relatable, and then it's not cool. Like, take Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Old Halloween, Michael Myers has like maybe 30 seconds as a kid, and then he's all grown up and killing people. But in the Rob Zombie version, it's like, oh, he comes from a horribly dysfunctional home.
Yep.
and then he made friends with the scary Mexican dude that he just killed.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about friends, but sure.
But it doesn't make it better. It makes it worse. Like how The Walking Dead dealt with the governor. When they they give him a backstory. It's like, he's not such a horrible guy. He had a reason.
You see why he became so fucking evil.
But in the comics, you didn't get that shit. He was just evil, and then he had a tank. You see, that's how that shit's supposed to work. So I don't think giving the Joker an actual origin story is going to make it any better. It's just going to go in the same pile as Gotham and the first half of the Killing Joke movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought they did an all right Joker backstory in Killing Joke, but You know, like you don't really want you don't want to.
No.
To commiserate with the Joker. You're not trying to fucking feel this dude's pain. He's a psychopathic killer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care how he got there. He's way more interesting already there. Like, it's and also to tell these stories, like, it's telling shit that you know how it's gonna end. So there's no real point to hearing how you got. You know, it's not,
Krypton.
Yeah, like fucking know where this is going.
So dumb.
So everyone's dead. Fucking, you know, it's like Rogue One. The problem with the movie is you don't care about these characters because you're already mentally checked out. Like, you're pre-checked out to this movie because you know that none of these characters live on. So
I really liked Rogue One though.
Oh no, I loved it. I fucking
okay.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Fucking, but I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
I will say, Max, you couldn't be completely checked out. It wasn't until about the last 20 minutes or 30 minutes that you're like, oh, wait a minute. That's really when you come to the conclusion, because they could be there, right? They could be in some random space.
No, because it's in the past. They're they're major parts of the fucking Rebel Alliance. You would have seen them somewhere. In the extended universe, you would have heard mention of some of these characters at some point in time. But they made up all new characters for this movie. So you know that they were all dead. Like, but that's beside the point. Joker
origin. Yep.
Yeah, he's best as a mystery because that's another thing. Because that's another thing that sort of drives Batman insane is that he can't figure out who this guy really is or where he came from, and that is really awesome. That's a cool thing about the Joker that you're probably going to fuck up. I'm not going to say that you're going to right off the bat it's going to be a terrible story and it's not going to be worth watching, but you know, you don't. The odds aren't in your favor for writing a good story that people are going to like and make work within the Batman universe, and you know, it's just better. Yeah, it's just better to not know.
I have issues with it anyways, just because it's a standalone. It doesn't have to work with anything, man. It can be a completely dumb, retarded story that just happens to have Joker in the title.
That's true.
That's my concern, is because they seem to write themselves.
It's called the dumb, retarded Joker movie.
I don't mind. You know, that it's standalone. I think that might actually be better. I'm interested to see where some other people can take DC properties. I'm hoping that the big heads stay out of it. Fucking, you know, like I just don't. I want to see good DC movie. So if this is what it takes, then let's do it. I mean, like I would like to argue against this, but I look at the product they've been putting out, so it can't be any worse than than all of that shit. So it's like, hey, try something new, do it different, and maybe some good will come of this. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for me, my hope would be it's less of an origin story and more of a reboot of Joker and actually starting to reboot the world. But we'll see.
And you know, like, they're saying this is a standalone, which just means that
that's true.
We're seeing how people like it, and if they really like it, we'll make 7 more movies next year.
Oh shit, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all there, Max.
So, you know, but yeah, I just want a good story, man. Like, you know, it's the same thing we've always been saying. It's like just put together a good fucking movie, and there's not going to be any problems. Hell, I mean, half of Marvel's movies aren't really that great movies, but you're having fun during the whole thing, so you don't care. Like, you let a lot of shit slide. And I mean, the same thing happened with, like, you know, Wonder Woman and even you know, to a point, Justice League, where it's like, hey, you're just having a good time watching the movie, so it's allowed to be a little bit shittier. So I mean, you know, you can see some things.
But they're comic book movies, so you know that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, this isn't the realm of like Terrence Malick, you know. like now we do Tree of Life, you know, with Batman.
And fucking Daniel Day-Lewis is old Batman.
Oh, fuck, that would be awesome.
like Forrest Whitaker as you know, Alfred.
Yeah, I'm digging this movie.
I remember when
Forrest Whitaker's gonna be there. Lies! Deceptions! Go get
Don't take the Batcopter.
But go it will know the truth.
Jesus. Oh god, but I just love the idea. I could just because Daniel Day-Lewis gets so into it, I could actually just see him.
That's what
saving crime.
Oh, dude, Daniel Day-Lewis goes out as a vigilante on the streets at night.
That's what you're gonna get in like 50 years, because we keep remaking movies and they keep supposedly getting classier and classier. So you're gonna have this Dame Judi Dench as Catwoman.
Oh man. I'm down for this, dude. If they got Dame Judi Dench to play Catwoman in fucking like a Dark Knight Returns sort of situation, I would be fucking down. Or Helen Mirren, dude. We could get Helen Mirren. She's all about that shit right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Get Kathy Bates to play Poison Ivy.
I was gonna say that, and I knew that you guys would say I went too far, so I didn't.
No, that actually fits.
So thanks, Max.
You're welcome. Next time you have one of my thoughts, go ahead and just don't say it, so I look better anyway.
I'm Max.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Joker stuff. DC.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, speaking of things that could be interesting or terrible, we'll see, is Disney's finally talked a little bit more about their new streaming service that's going to come out next year. So 2018, they still haven't set a price, of course. They're going to have most of the newer material is going to be on their streaming service. The older material, I think so. As far as Netflix goes, up until 2019 or 2020, somewhere around there, Netflix still gets all the new movies. And then at that, I think it's either 2019, they stop, it goes over to the Disney streaming service, and then all their TV series will stay there. And then apparently R-rated material will remain on Hulu, is what the article read, which still didn't make much sense to me. So yeah, that's more interesting. But I mean, maybe because I guess as part of, which right now I don't think the regulatory commission is going to care, of Disney buying Fox, because if they buy enough of Fox, they actually get 2/3 of the stake in Hulu. So maybe Hulu will become the more adult version of Disney.
Disney After Hours.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you want to see Princess Jasmine get naughty?
Holy shit, Max. Oh, God. Wow.
I'm down. Fuck it. Literally.
Oh, Jesus. So apparently, as part of their new streaming service, they're also going to be doing 4 to 5 original movies that are going to come out, which I was a little weird. I was a little confused by this because one of them was Lady and the Tramp, which I'm like, are they making a live? I didn't understand how this worked in my head because I'm like, that's not Disney. Disney's way is to take that movie and go, wait a minute, we can make that live action with real dogs and get people to sit in the theater and pay too much money to watch it.
But do they star Adam Sandler?
Yes.
Because if no, then they're already doing better than Netflix somehow.
Yes, they all star Adam Sandler.
As the dog. All of them.
Well, I mean, he's only the dog in Lady and the Tramp.
He just wanders into other movies, though.
Yeah, as the dog, just like
Oh God! And then the only part that I'm somewhat interested to see is the price. But they're going to do 5 series: 1 Star Wars, 1 Marvel, and then they haven't 1 High School Musical, and then the other 2 I think they didn't say.
So they're not. Are they making any more of the Netflix series, or I know they're not pulling them. But
unclear at this point.
High School Musical. Oh boy.
So I mean, from what I'm gathering, is they're going to wait until they release the streaming service before they make any further decisions. Probably they need to clear the regulatory hurdles to know that they can own Fox. Because if they own Fox, then now they own Hulu, at which point Disney can create basically, like what they did back in, I think it was the 90s, the Disney Channel, right? Where they released all of that material there, and they're basically just going to take that step now and go, hey, it's the Disney Channel, but it's a streaming service with Hulu as your provider.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm afraid of, because I've seen the movies that they've made for Disney Channel, and Yeah. So if they're like, oh, we're gonna make 5 new movies, but they're gonna be Disney Channel movies, I'm just like, you guys fucking suck.
Well, I could give you the other titles if you really want them. They're not movies any of us would be interested in.
Oh no, I'm just saying the quality.
So supposedly what they said for the series, because at first they said they weren't going to go more than 25 million a series for the entire series, which is pretty low budget. It's roughly like, regular TV. But what they said for anything that reaches a certain category, which of course, the first 2 things they put into this, Marvel and Star Wars, they're going to go out to 100 million for the series. So up to 10 million an episode, which is Game of Thrones basically kind of cost.
We will see how that shit goes.
Okay, so if we put this all together, we can have a rated R version of Lady and the Tramp. That they're paying slightly less than $10 million.
But what's gonna happen in the R-rated Lady and the Tramp? Is the Tramp like in with the mob or some shit like that?
Is it live action?
Yes, it's absolutely live action. So like.
Oh, I mean, the lady could be a prostitute.
Yeah, there you go. True, and it's like an ironic.
Retail pretty woman with dogs
with dogs,
but much more violence.
And violence. Yes, I'm down for this too.
Yeah, I'm kind of in
like,
for
this. Is getting closer to true romance as I add more violence.
Ooh.
Yeah, if we can get Lady and the Tramp true romance, I'm totally down for this.
Oh, good. Thank you, Disney.
Yeah, fucking give me a Christopher Walken cameo.
Yeah,
give me Gary Oldman. Give me Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Raise James Gandolfini from the dead.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Yeah, he's dead. But no, fucking true romance is a shit. I definitely would watch that Lady and the Tramp movie.
Yeah. All right. As long as it's true romance and not true lies, because that's.
No, I'm down for the True Lies Lady and the Tramp remake.
Oh god, that would actually be hilarious too. Yeah, I want that one to be animated though. Oh god, because that would just be awesome to watch dogs fighting.
Flying helicopters and Harrier jets and shit.
Yeah.
All right, fine. You got me for that one now. Damn it.
We flipped it.
I need some practice for this remake revolution I'm about to be on. So.
All right. So we got 3 trailers this week of movies that really didn't actually have much by the way of actual like media or things that were out there other than just talk. Because Deadpool 2 has been doing the usual random, absurd things that work to get its name out there, but don't necessarily give you any clue as to what the hell's going to happen in the movie.
I love it.
Yeah, and that's the way it should be.
Yes. Everything wet.
Yeah, but this one, I still like it. I mean,
it didn't give much away at all. Like,
no.
No, you see some cable stuff, and you get a few scenes. But like, I wish they hadn't even shown you the scenes in the movie. Like, I wish it had been like, they cut it where he stops it, and he's like, "Is that green screen? Like, that's some bullshit." Like, and he brings out the toys. Yeah. I feel like they should have just left him play with the toys for another like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
just how many other toys they can bring in. I think that would have just been the fucking best.
I just love Sheriff Deadpool.
He's in the Woody outfit. That's so good. There's a snake in my boots. Reach for the sky.
Oh shit! So okay, thank you, Dan. I mean, I think I like what they've done, and I get why they did this because you kind of need to get the average person that's not necessarily that likes Deadpool but doesn't necessarily know why they want to see this movie, right? So I get it. It wasn't bad. They didn't really give much away. It kind of actually led to a lot of hilarity and kind of confusion. And then I loved reading the article where the director said, "Yeah, this is like Aliens." I was like, okay. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Well, I think it's like in Alien, there's only the one alien, but then when you do Aliens, like a mountain of aliens.
It's gonna be a ton
So there's
of
gonna be more than
Deadpools?
one Deadpool?
I don't think there's gonna be more than one Deadpool, but I feel like you're gonna get like a bunch of characters thrown at you. I mean, because
Okay.
Yeah.
you see all the ones from last movie. You saw Colossus. You see Negasonic Teenage Warhead. You see
Yay.
the other people.
Yeah, you see all the people on that plane.
Yeah.
And, and like his blind roommate and all that stuff. So like everybody's in
Yeah.
there. So I just feel like with the addition of Cable, and I think they're gonna do Domino and some other people. Like it's gonna be a pretty big cast on this one. So I just hope that again like they're not trying to do too much and they can just
I mean, I think even if they do too much, Deadpool can actually completely take over that and call it out, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think they can fix it, assuming they keep the right director going forward. Because that's really my only concern is if they start to put him in other movies, is how well that pulls off. Unless they let him be him as a character.
How well he pulls off.
I didn't say how well he whips it out, because that would just happen.
Oh yeah. I mean, is it a Deadpool movie if you don't see his nuts?
I'm not sure.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of that's a little random side fact. I've been playing Pokemon Go, and there's this Pokemon called the Cast Form. It's a penis. It's a penis with a ball sack, and I don't know how they got away with this one. This thing is just floating around with some nuts dangling under him. It's absolutely absurd and not for children, and I am grossly offended.
It has tainted your childlike mind.
Yeah, dude, it was weird. I caught this thing. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Just got some nuts just dangling.
Maybe that's their next progression. They're going to start making more realistic genders. Make it very obvious.
I thought the ice cream cone Pokemon was lazy, but this is on another level.
It's just a Japanese dude. It's just like, oh, we need one more Pokemon. Pair of balls.
Yeah, it's the dude who like moonlights as a hentai artist.
Yeah. He just turned in the wrong art, and he's just like, I'll just go with it.
he's been drawing for 4 days straight, and finally got his shit in. He's like, just beat the deadline, and he turned in the wrong folder.
And then come back, and he's like, "Huh, okay,
yeah, that'll work."
Yeah. But some like page 4 in a hentai magazine is like a weird Pokemon looking thing. Like, I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they get around that. They just give it like 35 tentacle dicks, and it's fine. Like they don't have to.
Mega Squirtle.
Yeah, like it does not matter.
Oh shit.
Oh, I think we broke Phil.
That's the goal, right? That's how you know it's a good podcast.
Yeah. That's what I try every time Phil's on here. I was warming up pretty well before we started. I had him giggling. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
What's the next trailer?
The next trailer would be Venom, which didn't show you too much.
No,
I don't know how it made
Venom
you
didn't
feel.
show you shit. What are you talking about?
This one, I with the marketing for the Venom movie, I would, I guess it's going to be more of an action movie than a horror thing, but I feel like they went the wrong route with it. It should be more creepy and like this alien thing and it's like a symbiote that takes over somebody, so it's like there's a lot of horror elements going on here, and Venom's a villain, so I'd like to see a darker kind of tone with the movie. I mean, you kind of get that, but
I think they're going anti-hero with this one.
Yeah, I don't dig it. I like Tom Hardy, but
yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go. I mean, I like that he's in it, and I kind of know he can act. So I really didn't need to see those scenes where they're showing his the fear and terror as something's happening to him. because it's believable. But I was like, that wasn't a question I had about the movie.
Yeah.
But with that voiceover, that's my problem. It's like, oh, you change when you get dumped or something happens, or you get thrown out of the house, and you put that with, him just going a lot. It's just, I don't know. It made me laugh instead of want to see this. That's probably bad.
Yeah, this is a movie pass for sure. I'll be like, movie pass, thank you. You give me a reason to see this. I couldn't go watch Peter Rabbit. I tried because I was gonna go for 10 movies this month, but I just really don't want to fucking see anything left out like that I haven't seen already. It is slim pickings right now. I do like Domhnall Gleeson, the guy who plays the bad guy in Peter Rabbit, but I hate the dude who does the voice of Peter Rabbit. So it's like
James Corden.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I like him on his show. That's about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've not really liked him in any of the movies he's been in.
I have no idea. So,
a chubby British man.
Chubby British man. Yeah, I can't say I especially like a chubby British man, but I suppose he has his uses in movies. Like the bad guy, maybe, like corporate guy. Ooh, like the.
I haven't really used him in that way, but go ahead.
Like the bad guy in Speed Racer. Remember that? He gets all angry and he just starts spitting everywhere. That guy's great. Angry British man, yes.
Angry. Oh shit! All right. So a movie that I think is going to be interesting to see how divisive it is. We dropped the trailer this week, which is the new Han Solo movie called Solo. I don't know. I saw the trailer. It's okay, I guess. There was nothing that motivated me to want to really go see it. I'm hoping it's going to be better than I think. I'll be interested to see what else they can get me to try and say, yes, you need to see this. And I don't know if it concerns me or I don't know. I still haven't decided the fact that they're waiting until 3 months before it comes out to finally do the market push. Because usually with a Star Wars movie, they usually start three months before.
Yeah, but like this is good though, because
isn't that kind of nice? Yeah.
Yeah, because they push the episode so hard, and you're just like you get so much Star Wars like crammed at you that yeah, like I'm glad. Just like, hey, a Star Wars movie is coming out this year. Don't worry, like it'll still come out.
It'll still come out.
You don't hear about it every 10 minutes. It's all right.
Yeah, and you notice that nobody's freaking out. Like, how come we haven't seen a Han Solo trailer yet? Like, yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Where are the fluffy creatures that the Han Solo movie has?
I like how it looks. It looks more like Rogue One. So that kind of grittier, like Star Wars universe. This trailer made me want to see the fucking movie that the comedy guys made.
Yes,
this looks very serious, and I'm just like, what the fuck did they film? Like, I have to know. I really hope that there's some way we can see the fucking the funny
Millers.
Yeah, I want to see the funny one, and I think I just that trailer made me want to see nothing but the one that I'm not going to.
I'll get a super special Blu-ray edition in like 10 years that'll have it.
I hope. I fucking hope, dude. Like it's gotta be good. I just gotta believe that it was actually a fun Han Solo movie, and then they went with this instead.
I don't know. I mean, as a nerd, I'll go see it because it's Star Wars. But as a guy that likes film, I'll go see it because it's Opie. So,
I got nothing against that.
I like his movies for the most part. So.
Oh yeah, I don't disagree. Yeah. I don't know.
But I'm just saying the feel of the movie, and yeah, I don't know. I wish they would have gone to the comedy. I wish they would have done something drastically different from all the other Star Wars movies they made. It was a very serious, had very hard tones. But with the droid comedy relief.
At least it won't be as sad as Rogue One because you know he lives till the end. So does Lando.
Yeah,
so,
but
you know that's kind of
Chewie,
nice.
yeah.
But you know how
Yeah.
like you've seen his end on film. You've already seen that. Like you know
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, but
Like-
I mean, at least it's not going to be like Rogue One at the end, and it's just like let's hold hands and die.
I
Yeah,
don't know. For me, I would rather see a Lando Calrissian movie. I thought that would
Yeah,
be more interesting than this, just because you don't really know much of anything about him other than the tie to the Millennium Falcon, which could have been interesting for just generally. But I'm
And
curious
they
to
really
see
let
where
it
they
go
go with it here. Maybe they'll actually tie a little bit more of him in it, and it'll open up something else. I don't know. I just need I need something else to pull me more in. I will probably go see it, but to be committed and actually thinking that I'm going to like it, I need another trailer.
but it doesn't matter. I mean, they don't care if we're going to like it or not. As
I
long
know they
as,
care
as,
if we.
as,
Well, no, if
as
I
long
like
as
it,
you're committed to go see
then
it.
they care because if I like it, I might go see it more than once.
Yeah, like they care if I like it because then I'm going to see it 4 times.
Oh yeah, and then you only get to use Movie Pass once,
But
right?
you got
So-
Movie Pass for one of those.
But Movie Pass is still paying them. They
For
still
what?
get paid.
Yeah, exactly. They get paid,
So-
but
Yeah,
Fair
so I'm
enough.
just saying that's 1 Movie Pass ticket they get, and then 3 for me. But
exactly.
now they're only getting the Movie Pass money, and they don't even want that apparently. Fucking movie theater guys are still crying, still crying.
Poor guy.
Oh, shit.
Fucking I had a bad experience with Movie Pass. Speaking of Movie Pass,
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
the
yeah.
truth.
so I go, I'm gonna let you know because I've been sucking their dick for a while now. So I'll let you know when something bad happens. Freaking, they made up a Phantom movie. I don't know if you guys have heard about that movie Samson that has come out, where it's the biblical story of Samson.
Oh
And
god.
it looks terrible. Fucking. So I'm all set to watch it.
You just sound like me. I just have to say that now.
Well, yeah, but I'm not paying every time, so it's fine.
It starts with movie is terrible, and then it ends with I'm about to watch it.
So yeah, I check in right on the app. It lets me check in. It's like go buy your ticket. I go to the counter, give him the card, and I was like, let me see the 9 o'clock Samson. And that guy's like, we're not even playing that movie today.
What the hell?
Yeah, so it was a Phantom movie. It was some bullshit. I was so confused. I was like, how did this fucking happen? How did it let me check into the movie that doesn't exist? But yeah, so it was all cool. I didn't get charged for the Samson, so I could still go watch Samson later. But yeah, it was just stupid and it was very not cool.
They may have actually pulled the movie because it did so badly.
Yeah,
Like I've
it was doing
worked in a couple theaters and I've seen that happen. Like fucking Baby Boy. Remember that? Yeah, that played for 2 days.
But no, this is like the second day. It was like a Thursday or a Friday. I'm like, the movie hasn't even been out that long.
They pulled it and they're like, put Star Wars on that screen.
Yeah, but I'm cool with that. But you gotta let people fucking know. And you're like, don't sit here and make me think I'm crazy. Just like, hey, oh yeah, we pulled that one. It's a shit fucking movie. I would understand that.
No, it'd be like Samson. That movie doesn't exist.
Yeah, and I think I'm too stoned to fucking know what's going on. I was like, holy shit, did I make it up or something? Like,
would you like to read this Berenstain Bears book?
yeah,
that's like Shazam. Starring Sinbad.
What? Yeah, so that's not cool to do to people under the influence. Okay, so it was a bad experience. It was my first bad experience with Movie Pass, other than the fucking month-long wait for the card.
So did you go see another movie then?
No, I was so flabbergasted. I was just like, fuck it, I couldn't. And like my only other option was like 50 Shades of Grey or some shit. I'm not watching that movie.
And you wander out of the parking lot, you can't find your car. You're like, why? Why, Samson?
It was just the worst. Yeah, you step your whole foot into a puddle and then you find your car.
Oh,
So, yeah.
shit.
Good stuff. What else do we got?
That
I don't think we talked about Solo yet, did we? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we just did.
Just
Okay.
talking about
I
it
don't.
just now.
Sorry. The Movie Pass story like had me totally engrossed with it.
But yeah. So
That's it.
watch out for that. If you got the Movie Pass, double check on different apps to see if the movie exists. because I had a friend. I was like, "Hey, do you want to come? I'm gonna go watch the movie at 9. You can come if you want." And then she was like, "I am not seeing this on any other thing," and I don't even know if it was on her Movie Pass or not, like her Movie Pass app. But I was like, "No, it's right here. I checked it." And no, it doesn't exist. So watch out for that, Movie Passers.
Yes.
The PSA for Movie Pass.
Hey, man.
Max Andrews.
I'm digging it, dude. I'm telling you, take full advantage of it as long as they let you. But you got to watch out for these little like sinkholes that they throw your way. You gotta pitfall your way over those.
I gotta find a way to hack into the app and make like fake movies just for you.
Fake terrible movies.
Yeah. Like I gotta write a fucking synopsis for each. 3 novice clowns wander into gangland and
I won't watch a clown movie
and die horribly.
I won't watch a clown movie.
Okay, fair enough.
He's not down with
for
clown
Max.
All right, so that's it for this week. Do you all have any other comic book topics or anything else that you wanted to bring up?
There is something else. Hold on, sorry.
No,
I think we're good.
yeah.
Hold on, just chatter amongst yourselves for 2 minutes.
Chatter,
okay.
Chatter, sir.
I mean, we covered Joaquin Phoenix there, and then Mr. Cathey. So
yeah.
Unless there's something else, but
No, okay, that was the same thing.
So while we're waiting to see if Matt
Dead air, Max.
titles, yeah, well, we'll go to audibletrial.com/3geeks. And Max?
That was just Mike's podcast.
The Tangent City, which is perfect. Another tangent to bring up his Tangent City. That's what I did at the beginning.
Yeah. Mike McG, youtube.com/Mike McG.
Yeah.
TV, actually. But yeah.
Mike McG TV.
On the TV.
Yeah, exactly.
On
anything now that kids call a TV, which is actually interesting. I don't even want to go there. That commercial about the fucking iPod, or not iPod, but the iPad drives me nuts.
Yeah.
What are you doing on your computer? What's a computer? Shut up.
Computer? I don't know what to do. I just don't have it on Facebook. What are you talking about?
I was like, your phone is a computer. Your iPod is a computer.
Yeah, but
many things are fucking computers.
But they don't fucking use that word hardly. Like it's not.
I know.
Well, not.
That's more my inner nerd from my education that drives me nuts about that.
Hey, but
that's my own
just old
issue.
That's the thing.
Just old.
You grew up in the age of computers. Like we're past that time.
The age of computers.
We're past the time of PCs, sir, or laptops.
Oh yeah, unless they're for gaming.
Yeah, exactly.
PCs are still quite the fashion.
Yeah. Except for whenever somebody comes up with streaming game service, which is now trying to happen again. Which again, people seem to forget that it's not the fact that you can't stream it; it's how slow and painful it is.
It's the fact of the lag when you try to play the game that makes it goddamn unplayable. And why would you want to do that anyway? Just go buy yourself an old system and play some games. You don't have to download or anything.
Okay, now we've just become the geriatric podcast. I'm not quite that extreme then, Dan.
I like Overwatch a lot, so
yeah.
But you can take heed, Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, see, loot boxes of death.
Oh my goodness, I was so happy that finally, I just like to see these corporate guys just get it stuck to them one time. Like Disney almost pulled their license for that. Like I was just like, thank you. I wish they would have pulled the license. Just like, no, quit fucking around.
Like I turned on the Xbox, right? And right after that came out, and I see like 4 friends playing it, and I just shake my head. Loot boxes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do next. I don't know. Maybe they'll actually raise prices of games, and that'll stop all this money grabbing. Because I don't know. It's one or two things: either they're spending too much and they shouldn't be, or they need to spend that much and then increase the price of a game rather than trying to rip people off. Because
look at Blizzard.
People are going to quit playing.
Look at the way that Blizzard is doing Overwatch, because that's smart. Like you can like buy some loot boxes for stuff, but it doesn't actually affect the game, unless you're gonna say that, like, you know, I have a flashier skin so you can see me better. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I'm rocking my Diva Cruiser skin with the golden guns, everyone is instantly focusing more on me, so I got to be careful about that, you know, because like that's a hindrance to the gameplay. So a lot of stuff you got to take. So
why are you rocking that then?
Because I'm a badass and it looks so super cool.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, that's more just showing off. Yeah, that's what that's about. You got to show off your bling.
My favorite thing is killing your doppelganger in Overwatch.
Yeah.
That's the best.
I love that so much. Yeah, like I'll go after the other Junkrat. It's just be like, here, have a trap, have this.
Phil has played the game once. I was there.
Come on, Phil. You gotta pick that up. You gotta play.
Well, I still have it.
Well, put that shit in.
He doesn't play Xbox.
Digital.
What?
It's digital, so it's on my Xbox. You have to put it in.
Okay.
I really don't have an excuse other than what Max said. I just don't play much anymore.
You make me cry tears of woe, sir.
I mean, but I guess it does make that one time me and Philip hung out. And
it was special, right?
I do feel honored.
I mean, maybe Phil will actually play with me instead of me sending him friend invites and getting ignored. Max?
Hey, man. Hey, I apologize for that. I really did just like if I wasn't in the middle of the match when he sent it, I would have accepted. But
that's cool. I just like giving you shit. It's okay.
But then I completely forgot you existed.
There we go. That's what we should do. We should get the two of you doing a Three Geeks Overwatch channel.
Why?
No.
Well, I wanted
to channel.
I mean, it doesn't have to be on YouTube. It could be on Twitch or whatever the hell Microsoft created.
Yeah, I wanted to get a Twitch or something called "I Suck at This" for Three Geeks.
Oh, yeah. That sounds great.
Exactly. I was gonna say it doesn't have to be competitive.
That sounds logical.
Yeah, so it's not like Three Geeks badasses at games. Come watch.
Bam! Oh.
Yeah. See, if I was, exactly. I would actually do that with that epic thing, and then, hey, ready? I'm gonna go, and bam, instantly dead.
You're gonna get like, you know, Three Geeks, awesome at Rocket League, and the ball goes like whizzing by, and the car is flipping.
Oh yeah, you're just like constantly driving the wrong direction, scoring on your own goal.
Yeah, son of a. You're like, this is easy.
Why does he only drive in reverse?
Nice.
So look forward to that. Maybe we'll get that started.
Yeah, okay, that sounds awesome. I'm so into
that's
that.
something that's more easy that we could actually do if anyone wanted to join. Because if we did it like on the Xbox or something like that, you could just start up and just join in. We all kind of do that way.
Yeah.
So.
Like if we did like old NES games, like I'd be good, but
oh yeah, but that's a whole setup, sir.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
We gotta video grab the game and then record you, or we could just, I guess, have a camera that's split. You have to you have to play from here.
Let's up the production.
have the junkiest setup ever. Yeah, you put a mirror in front of me, and I'll play the game. The guy's always going left.
He's going the wrong way the entire time.
Like all those guys online beat Castlevania, but can they do it this way?
Exactly, reverse. Oh shit! All right, so
alrighty.
I think we've beaten this cast quite well
into submission, sir.
Yes, we brought the Grim Reaper out.
Oh God!
The bell tolls for thee.
All right, All right, so check out audibletrial.com/3geeks.
I got the
Check
worst.
us out at TeePublic, and check out Mike and Mike McGTV. And what was that, Dan?
I got the best mental picture when you said we brought the Grim Reaper. And then Max just adds to it. So yeah, I'm not even saying that.
All right.
All right, Max. You want to sign us out?
Recycle your droids.